I am on my way to Nebraska and it's time to get packing. I've been also recommended to put on aero bars, so I have this Vision Metron mini clip-on aero bar which is shaped like this so it can fit on my particular handlebar on my bike. April, come here. Come on, April. This is how I pack my bike when I take it on the plane. Power pedals, chain, rear derailleur off, front wheel off. Now I do take this disc brake off because it tends to get bent during travel. Now we put the bike in the back. This is where it gets messy. Now I put these spacers on my brakes because I have disc brakes, and if I don't, and if the brake accidentally gets squeezed, then it locks up. So it's very important that you have some kind of spacers or a cardboard box that you put in between your disc brake pads. Replace the battery with one of these. Watch out, April. And since we can't bring CO2 onto the plane, I took out my CO2 from my repair kit. So I just have to borrow or buy another one whenever I travel with my bike. In Nebraska, I got to hang out with friends and had some good conversation with my managers, Shane P, the owner of Certified Piedmontese, and Eric Nguyen from Slow Twitch, and just had a lot of fun. It's always nice visiting the Certified Piedmontese headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska, and always cool to work out at the gym they have. I'm currently at the Certified Piedmontese headquarters here in Lincoln, Nebraska, and I can't wait to show you around and give you a tour about what we're all about. But first, we're going to do a quick mobility session in preparation for this Saturday's race. So the main thing I like to do for the mobility, especially a long day of travel, is to get the glutes activated because you're sitting all day, the hamstring shorten up, stretch the hamstring, the hip flexors, and just overall activate the body, get the blood flowing so you're just more warmed up and feeling refreshed. My favorite part of this gym is the cardio room. There's Stages bike there, grass treadmill there, Woodway treadmill, a Stairmaster treadmill, Stairmaster, and then this ARC adaptive resistant exercise, which is new here. I haven't tried that out yet. And then a stretching station, a rower, and a VASA swim erg trainer, which is pretty neat. Here's me in the mirror. This is one of my favorite because exercising is what I do. It's my job and I love it so much. And just seeing the gym, this cardio room, it's pretty nice. So this is the gym, and then right next to the gym in this place is the bike shop. Brian Lipa, the bike mechanic there, had a very good service of my bike. He cleaned and tuned up my bike and told me what to do next time, like how to clean, and I'm always intrigued by his bike knowledge. Ryan did a great tune-up, was that we switched the cassette to a cleaner one, and then we also put on a new chain. The bottom bracket is also rusty, so I had to get another bottom bracket eventually, but he took the whole thing out, cleaned it, greased it again, and also my fork wasn't together, so he took that out and ended up greasing it and making sure it's tied on with carbon paste right here. So my bike is tuned up. I am going with a lower PSI, 35 for the race, because it was a bit bumpy on the gravel, but we have one day left Gonna test it out one more time and get ready for the race. I am liking this protein, beef jerky and beef sticks. Also we got Body Balm, so by Ruby's. So pretty much we just had this bib number on the belt that probably we'll put on the run, a swim cap, Great Plains Great Triathlon here. We got a Slow Twitch t-shirt and got my shoes all laced up with the lock laces. I'll be wearing socks, I think, because gravel might be kind of tricky. And this is my bike, so nothing goes on the bike. The bike is all ready, tuned up, and good to go. The Great Plains Gravel Triathlon is their inaugural event, and I was very honored to be a part of it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There was a 1,000 meter swim into a 30-mile gravel bike with almost 2,000 feet of elevation climbing, and then a 10K run with 400 to 500 feet of climbing. Overall, I felt great. The swim was good. Bike, I did drop my chain on mile 1, put it back up, and then I did go down around mile 2. I was too slow on the hill, and it was a pretty steep hill. Then I had to restart. I tried clipping in the pedals but couldn't, and just fell down and got back up, and everything else was fine. And then the run was very technical and all gravel, cross-country style with the grass. Overall, it was a pretty cool experience and I loved every single part of it. I'm very grateful to have Goodlife Brands as my sponsor. As part of my Diamond Factory Racing presented by Goodlife Brands, there's a couple sponsors that have helped supported my dream. And this behind me is the building where we have the Casa Bovina restaurant, the CP Mercado, and everything where the meat is processed and made. Goodlife Brands falls under Certified Piedmontese. So Goodlife is coming out meats other than beef, red meat, so there's chicken, there's pork, and all of that. Very high quality food. The food was amazing. And I also loved learning the history of the company and how they make and process the meat. And of course, all the meat are Nebraska raised, grass-fed meat, which is raised right here in Nebraska. Behind me here is a greenhouse that they also have, and a little garden over there. So this headquarters is like the one-stop shop for all your food and restaurant needs, which is pretty cool to see. I'm back in California, about to head to a recovery swim at the gym, and today's also my birthday. I turned 26 years old.
Let's all start clapping.
Today on the training schedule, we have a 1-hour recovery swim. I think I'll swim about 4,000 yards. So the next training block is going to be huge since my next race is December 3rd at 70.3 Indian Well, and I'm going to be doing a very focused one. And I'm also self-coached, as some of you may know. And I'm going to talk about the process of doing that, getting ready, all the periodization, and all the good stuff that you want to know. Go ahead and just dive in and do this practice. And another goal is to try to make the U.S. Olympic trials in the 200 IM, which stands at 203.49. And the cool thing about this pool is that we have the Olympic trials at this pool, all the swim cuts there, so I can use that as motivation. And I do have to worry about my weaknesses, which is the biking and the running, but also have some unfinished business in the pool to make the Olympic trials. So we'll see how that goes. Now, the reason why I have a big training block coming up is because I think I need it, and I've raced a ton. 70.3 Oregon was my 20th ever triathlon, and I do need that race experience, but I also do need that training aspect of triathlon. With the 3-month block coming, I think I can get some really good improvement. I know what it takes to make the World Championship, and that's the end goal of the 70.3 Indian Wells. So the swimming, just keep it, maintain it. I might get faster. Biking, I'll probably have to bike at least 300 watts, and then running a sub 530 minute per mile pace. And that's the end goal I'm trying to accomplish, and the reason why I have this big couple weeks of no racing and just focus on training. Just finished the 4,000 yard set 1 hour 5 minutes, and there's a lot of work to do to be done the next 3 months, and I'm pretty excited. This is what it takes to follow your dream. Wake up every single day, be very grateful for what you have, and be so passionate about a dream, a goal, that one day you will get it. So just following the process, enjoying the journey, and just keep working hard every single day, nailing the specifics of each sport, and be a student of the sport, learn as much as possible from other people, and just training hard. So this will be the next 3 months for me. Very focused, and I can't wait to share the journey. Thanks for subscribing and following the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.